Hi, welcome to my channel, Imperfect Women of God. So today I'm going to talk about, giving a message to 25-year-olds and up, pretty much, 25 and up. 21s also maybe. But pretty much grown people, people that have been through some things in life. I'm going to start off with some scriptures. Job chapter 12 verse 12, wisdom is the aged man with long life and understanding. Isaiah chapter 46 verse 4, even to your old age I will be the same, even to your graying years I will bear you. I have done it and I will carry you. I will bear you and I will deliver you. So even when we do gray in age, God will always be there. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 31. A gray head is a crown of glory. It is found in the way of righteousness. So graying is not the end of the world, people. So yes, I looked up scriptures that talked about aging and 25 and up. Society puts it all on us that you must stay young and fit and stay young and look good. So I'm starting to see a lot of older people like to take pictures, show off their bodies and all those things because they're like trying to compete with the youth. Because these days, a lot of older guys tend to date young girls, and it's like, it's too much. Everybody's, dating people they shouldn't even date, or marry people they shouldn't even be marrying because they want someone that's younger or something like that. And society puts that on us through the social media, and you have to have a nice bud, and you have to have, for guys, you have to be in shape and be so muscular and strong, and it makes people insecure, and it takes the insecurity that you have, you grow with it, and it becomes the norm for you, as an older age. And I just want to tell people, I'm sorry that society keeps putting this on us, especially women, to, have kids before you hit 40, basically. Hurry up and have children before you hit 40. And then you have people around you that question you like, oh, you're getting older, you don't have no kids yet, you're getting a little old there. Like as if it's like the end of the world, to wait and have children, or because you don't have kids, it's the end of the world for you. Like as if you don't have children, it like defines you as a woman. Like that's how society puts it. Like, oh, if you don't got no kids, you ain't no woman yet. Like, no, you're having all type of body things going on with you. That's what makes you a woman. The energy, the feminine energy, and us just being a woman makes us a woman. Society, puts this on us like as if we have to have children, but God sees us in different ways. You must always put God first, and not think so much about what the world feels about you. When you get older, 25-year-up, that's why I'm talking to 25 and up people, because when you get older, you start to realize that you don't have to live for people. You can live for yourself, and you might look crazy living for yourself. Like me, I keep thinking about wanting to get a van or live in my car and travel and see the world. It might look crazy to the world. It looks normal to me, but it might look crazy to the world. Or me saying I want to follow God and stay single until I get that relationship with the Lord. Again, people, 25-year-olds and up, we must focus on God and become better versions of ourselves in order for God to use us. And I'm trying to make my videos very plain and simple, and not just keep talking so long, and because people get bored with videos. But get distracted, or want to go do something else because the video is so long. But anyway, society just puts all this stuff on you, and you want to feed that desire that might become your idol, honestly, and then you find yourself idolizing wanting to be married, or a lot of people I keep seeing on comments on other people's channel where they're like, oh, I've been celibate for 5 years, and they get mad at God because they've been waiting for so long, they've been holding out for so long, and they're trying to figure out why I haven't found my Boaz, or why I haven't found my man of God. And it's like, you don't have a relationship with the Lord. If you don't have a relationship with the Lord, what's going to happen is that person is going to become your idol. Once you get that person, you're going to forget about God. You're going to be like, oh, God, thank you for this guy, let me focus on him. And then that's what happens. Troubles come in, things happen, and God has a way of pushing you towards him, whether you like it or not, showing you that person is not perfect. That person is not God. That person can't love you like God. And for you to think that, it's crazy. God loves you through it all. But once you get married, you have to love each other like God loves you, right? So you start to recognize how God loves you. But a lot of people don't want to accept that love. They don't believe that type of love exists, that someone will love you through all your flaws and sins and things like that. But honestly, a relationship shouldn't define who you are completely as a person. A lot of people out here are not happy single, and they want to sit here in front, but I'm starting to see videos. I see videos on there where people are being honest, but a lot of people really aren't happy single, and they whine, and they be all looking at these YouTube videos. Single people, please stop looking at YouTube videos of people that are in marriages trying to give you advice when they're their own person. God has a whole different path for you. Yes, sometimes it's good to get advice from those people that are in relationships that put God first, because they can push you to become that better person, yes. But do not idolize them. Do not idolize their relationship, because trust me, no relationship is perfect. I'm not saying people cheat or whatever, but these are two imperfect people coming together, and people don't understand. Marriage is just not about intimacy and emotions. It's about putting God first. Me personally, I've learned this from what they call it, Redefine TV. They are a couple, but for some reason I love them. I love them. I don't even know them, but I just like their energy and the way they carry themselves. They're so real and raw, and they teach me things, and I kind of feed off what they tell me in a way. Not saying I idolize them in any kind of way. I really don't. But they just keep it real and say marriage is not just about emotions. And it's like, that's how I've been feeling the whole time. People are so caught up in their emotions. Like, I love this person, emotions, but they're not realizing marriage comes with sacrifice. Marriage comes with you realizing that person is not put on earth to complete you. They are put on earth to compliment you, and that sometimes you're going to meet a lot of bad apples before you meet the right one. I'm not saying having sex with every bad apple that you come in contact with, people, man and woman. Do not do that, because what's going to happen, you're going to create a soul tie. And we must, as older people, get rid of those soul ties, pray that stuff off, cut those soul ties. They got to go so that you can become a better you. Do not be friends with exes and people that you have sex with. And that's not for so don't wait till you get into a relationship and finally do that. You got to learn how to, I guess, in a way, cut that thin line. But sometimes you'll get in contact or have sex with someone or be in a relationship with someone which you never were meant to be in a relationship with, and you become friends because you start to realize that, dang, me and you were never meant for each other at all. People don't want to admit that. Sometimes you can be, I guess you would say, I wouldn't even say associates, more like have a deeper understanding of each other, when you have an ex. But should you sit there and just be super duper, I wouldn't even say friends, more like just followers of God and women, But some people that you come in contact with are not going to be on the same level you are on. So it's like, it's hard to be friends with people that are not on the same level you are on. I wouldn't even say level. That don't put God first. That's what I mean, level. You don't put God first at all. It's hard to be friends with people that don't put God first. Don't talk about the Lord, always complain about their lives, but never talk about the Lord, never pray, never read their Bible, and just complain so much to the point where it's like, are you even praying or asking God for anything, honestly? And they only go to God when they want something. Me, I'm learning to never ever, I stopped doing that anyway, but I don't go to God and be like, hey, God, I want that husband. No, I'm telling God to work on me, because if that husband that God has for me to come, I don't want to run that man off, because I'm sitting over here allowing whatever happened in my life define who I am. A lot of older people do that. Y'all have to stop doing that and holding all those grudges and gossiping, especially. I keep seeing that, especially at these churches. Stop gossiping, ladies. Oh my God. Like, please stop gossiping at these churches. And it's like ridiculous. Pray for the person and keep it pushing. Like, at some point, a lot of when people come to church, they come to church because they're trying to find something, and they're trying to find God. They're not trying to find friends or anything, so they don't need you coming over there with your negative energy talking about them when they clearly know what the problem is. Not saying a lot of people some people, surprisingly, honestly, some people don't know they have a problem. Like, I'm meeting a lot of older people that feel as if they do not have a problem. They are so perfect. They don't have a sex problem nor porno issue. They just feel as if this stuff is normal because society has pushed that on us. Don't let society tell you what's right and wrong. Let God tell you what's right and wrong. You follow what the Bible said. Just because the Bible tells you to do, not the Bible, the world tells you to do something that is so wrong and you think it's okay, doesn't mean it's right. And then to sit there, and a lot of people I keep meeting with the ideologies and the way of thinking like that too, to think that the Bible is just nothing but history and that's it, and you don't see nothing that can come from it, but all you see it is history. I don't know how you're gonna push forward from that. A lot of older people I keep meeting too, like you keep seeing it as history. You're not believing that it has nothing to do with how the world is now. You feel like, dang, the world has nothing to do with this Bible. Yes, it do. We have adultery, we have sex, we be partying, we have a lot of girl on girl action, God on God action. Like it's a lot of Sodom and Gomorrah going on. It's a lot of orgies and a lot of young people just loving who they want to love, and a lot of stealing and backbiting and money hungry and gossiping. I mean, we literally have the whole list of what's going on in this world that's in the Bible. It's right in your face. It's happening as you speak. And for you to ignore it and say, oh, it's just a history, because you think because you're older and you got a little wisdom that it's okay to ignore the facts. Sometimes your wisdom, and I also see, and I think I see a scripture in the Bible that also say that your wisdom, you can have wisdom, but sometimes that wisdom can turn out and bite you in the butt because you think you know everything, or you got so much information from people that you shouldn't even got your information from the get-go, and they lead you astray. So I'm sure people came on here and thought, oh, she's going to talk about relationships. And no, I'm telling people to not focus on relationships. Start looking at these videos of people in marriages all the time, because what's going to happen, you're going to idolize them, and you're going to comment on their thing and be like, oh, I wish I had a relationship like they did, or I've been single for 10 years, and oh my God, and I've been focusing on God, and basically like as if you're mad or something about the situation in a way because you're still single. You're trying to figure out, why am I still single? Embrace your singleness, because God might be wanting to use you this whole time, but you've been wasting so many years trying to find somebody that it's honestly is not going to happen for you right now, because you're not even focused on God at all. You expect somebody to come out of nowhere and save you, when you won't even allow God to save you, and then you won't even pick up the Bible or read the Bible or pray. You won't even do these things, and it's because your flesh won't allow you to. But then you want to turn around and go on these dating sites, which are a hot mess, by the way, most of them. I'm not saying some people have found women and men of God on these sites. That's they're blessed, they got lucky. But just to be real, a lot of people online aren't men and women of God, and they don't put God first in anything. They're just trying to look for some fun. They're trying to look for companionship, intimacy, and some type of emotional connection, but they won't even put God in the center of it. And if you question them on there, they're like, whoa, wait a second, this person is different. Why is she? I literally was on there, in a way, trying to do some type of, I guess you would say, I wouldn't even say research, but make sure I'm not tripping about these sites, because I haven't been on these dating sites in so long. So I'm let me go on there and make sure I'm not tripping. So me personally, I'm looking for friends, but at that time, I'm not on there anymore or whatever. But people are not trying to look for friends. They're trying to straight up just go into a relationship, date, but they're not focused on God. They don't know their purpose. I literally ask people on there, do you know your purpose? Do you know why God put you on earth? They really don't know. They don't know their gifts. They're not trying to find out. They're so focused on, I got that money, that career. Why I ain't got no good woman, and I got all this money and stuff, but you don't put God first. Some people go to church on purpose to find someone, which is, it's a good thing, but at the same time, don't be trying to go to church to do that. Let that stuff naturally happen. Don't be going in church, people, sitting here searching for someone. Are you no, you're going to find the wrong person, all right. Allow God to speak through you, and he'll let you know if that person is that person for you, because God has a way of kind of ding, green light, And that's always in timing, though. It's not going to be your timing. It might be 20 or 30 years from your timing. And you might get mad because it's not your timing. And you're like, oh, he won't give me the person now. I need them now. No, not because you're horny and you want to have sex and you want some companionship and you want to be real with yourself, older people. And I'm saying older people as in just older, older than 21. Older, have been through life, have been on earth longer than the younger people. They have been through some things, but they keep letting society push them down. You don't have to dress half naked when you're 25 and up. You shouldn't even want to do such things. But I'm starting to see a lot of older people want to feel sexy, they want to feel attractive. You're beautiful the way you are. You don't have to show off all your good buds at 25 and up trying to compete with the youngsters, because you're not going to really stand out by doing that, honestly, because a lot of women dress like that. The way you dressing is the way a lot of women dress. It's going to be very hard for you to completely just stand out when everybody has their boobs out, everyone has their legs out, and it's like, you have to be who God wants you to be, you know, dress like a lady. And for guys, you know, dress like a, you know, it's okay. You know, guys usually wear their shirts and pants, you know, whatever. That's how they do. But you don't have to wear those super tight shirts that show your muscles because you feel so confident and you like, ooh, I'm sexy, I'm older, I need to be sexy, you know, and cool, and ooh, yeah, you know. That's because you're trying to, you know, feed your flesh and you up to no good anyway, because it's like, why are you, again, like it has to do with your insecurities and you wanting to compete with the younger people. Older people, we do not have to compete with the younger people. Yes, because some of these older guys are dating them, still doesn't mean we need to compete with them and feel like we have to dress half naked or do some crazy stuff just to be seen, you know. It's okay to exercise, take care of your body, eat healthy, because if you do that, you're taking care of your soul and you're taking care of your body, everything will be good. You'll be in shape, you'll feel good, and, you know, you'll age, you know, graciously, you know, and you'll just be beautiful young lady, and you'll be a handsome man, and you just, you know, when you take care of your body and eat well, it does good for you, for real. Especially older people, I must say, please eat healthy. Like I keep seeing that also. You know, you get older, you get stuck in your ways, you want to keep eating pork and all these things. No, not eating no greens or anything. Like, take care of your body, people. Like older people, just in general, young and old in general, please take care of your body, eat healthy, and like walk sometimes, exercise. If you have to walk around the house, sometimes walk around the house and cleaning up and moving the vacuum cleaner and lifting up stuff. It's like you exercise by doing it. You do that for like good 30 or 40 minutes, you'll feel it. All of a sudden, you be like, damn, I'm kind of tired, because you're exercising, you're moving your body, your heart is pumping. You know, do that in the house, you know, move around a little bit, you know. Take care of your body, you know, and focus on God. Because trust me, your looks are gonna fade and you're not gonna look the same anymore. Your body, if you are exercising, take care of your body will look good, you know. You'll look good. You'll feel good. But your body at some point, your face is gonna age at some point. You can't stop your face from not aging. You're gonna get old. And it's like, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm learning at 25, I'll be 26, that you must embrace that. Yes, I may look young, and people are like, well, you can say that because you look young. I'm telling people, do not let society get to you. Focus on God. Stop watching all these videos, getting jealous at other couples, and acting a fool on the comment section. I keep seeing that, not in my comment section, but, you know, other YouTubers, and y'all sitting here acting up, getting mad because you've been single for so long. Feel a little anger and, you know, bitterness there because you're mad because you're like, oh, they're young and got somebody. Why I didn't? Because their time is different. You know, we all have our own paths, our own narrow paths, and you cannot sit there and let society push everything on you like that. You have to focus on God so that you don't go mentally insane. Because society says, live it up, be young, be fit, show your body, you know, be sexy, you know, look good, you know, have some sex because you want to have some sex, you know, feed that flesh. You must do the opposite so you can become a better woman, man of God. Even though everything inside you wants to do the opposite, because that's the flesh. You need to follow the spirit. Follow the spirit, and life will take you. God will take you to places that you've never been before, and you'll feel so much happier being single. And you won't beat yourself up you beat yourself up so much about it, you know. And you won't idolize being in a marriage no more. You'll be so focused on God that when that person comes, you're gonna be so shocked, like, who is this person, God? And God gonna be like, that's your man right there. That's yours right there. That's what it is. You know, that's what people say that is they'll see like people that say they have met their husband and God told them and stuff, and people don't want to believe it, but God will tell you if that person is right for you. He will give you the green light, and you either gonna take the green lights, because I know half of y'all will, because y'all gonna be like, ooh, y'all gonna be waiting like, I've been sitting here getting right with God, and ooh, he came. Oh my Lord. Might take a little longer than usual, but I'm fine with it. If I gotta wait till I'm 40 years old, people, because I'm 26, so I'll be 46 in 20 more years, I'm good, okay? And most people be like, well, you look good. You're going to be looking nice and stuff. pretty, yeah, y'all doing too much. It's not about looks. I keep trying to tell people. I'm not the type of woman that go by looks. So if I date a guy, I'm not going by his looks. I'm really not. But yeah, if he exercise, take care of his body, that'd be good too, That'll be a good thing. You exercise, take care of your body, and you put God first, I'm not looking for the most handsomest thing on earth. That's just so like shallow, and it's some good guys out here. It's some good guys out here, but it's not a lot of godly men out here. That's what I'm finding out too, people. It's a lot of good people out here. Are there a lot of godly people out here? No. We need more godly people. Those good people can become godly people if people start to recognize the situation, help that person become that godly person, or, show them the light, if that makes sense. And then God does the rest, We can't save people. Only God can save people, but you can show them the light, and if they follow and find their way by themselves, that'll be such a beautiful thing, because you just help someone find the Lord, and then, they married, doing their thing. It might not be the way you want it. You might not have kids, even though you want kids so bad. God might say you can get some kids, you can adopt. People don't want to adopt. They want to have kids themselves. That's so come on, people. Kids are kids, right? Adopt kids. You don't have to feel the need to have children these days. So many kids that can be adopted and raised. You can get a little baby. You can get a newborn baby. I mean, seriously. That is a beautiful thing, and people don't think about that. They're so caught up in, I want to get married and have kids. You can adopt kids. If you get older and, you're getting older and finally God sends you that man and you're 48 or something, you can adopt some children. You don't have to do all of that, Just want to inform people on that. Man and woman, y'all can adopt. It's okay to have that option later on in life. If you want to raise some kids and you feel like you right with God and then you want to raise some kids, you do you, That's all love. You don't have to feel the need to have children to, not just because you didn't have that child or whatever doesn't make you feel as, you still that child's mother. Just because they ain't came out your womb, God loves you anyway. Love that child. And that's all I got to say. Have a blessed day.